Well, 40 years ago, Nadia Comaneci won 3 gold medals and became the first person in Olympic history to earn a perfect 10. And 20 years ago, Dominique Dawes became the first African-American woman to win an individual Olympic medal in artistic gymnastics.
Yeah, now just ahead of the 2016 Games in Rio, we are thrilled to have Olympian gymnast greats Nadia and Dominique both here with us live. Welcome, ladies.
Well, thank you so much.
It is so good to have you here. We are only 38 days away from Rio, which I cannot believe.
I can't either.
And I'm sorry, you partner with Tide Pods and a new YouTube video launching later this week called The Evolution of Power. Can you tell us a little bit about the video and why you want to be a part of this?
Well, we are here to celebrate the evolution of power, starting with Nadia Comaneci's amazing grace and artistry in 1976, and then my amazing gymnastics experience in 1996 with the Magnificent Seven, and now Simone Biles in 2016.
Right, she's also a part of this campaign.
She is a part of this campaign, and she's a part of the video that's going to kick off on Tide's YouTube channel on Thursday. And you know, she's powerful, she's small but mighty and making a huge impact.
Yeah.
Plus the evolution of gymnastics and what has happened in the last 40 years.
Yes.
You know, you mentioned earlier 40 years ago, you know.
Can you believe it's been 40 years?
I can't believe it.
I can't either.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's amazing? I look at the two of you, and you're both still such in fantastic shape.
Amazing.
And I think about, you know, do you think about the training that Simone and the girls go through now, and if it's the same as what you went through? Because it's grueling.
It's very difficult. I mean, if you watch the national championships, what Simone said after she got off the beam is she said her legs were dead, and it's not surprising because she's training many times 5 to 7 hours a day, 6 days a week in preparation to qualify to the Olympic Games. And then once you qualify, it's that intense as well. But
yeah.
I'm a mom now of 2 young girls, and honestly, that is the hardest thing I've ever done in the world.
Right?
Yeah. I'm always tired and exhausted.
Can you all
Yes,
still do
tell me
flips
about it.
and things like
Oh,
that?
yeah. We just
She was
did it in the
flipping
hallway.
earlier.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, and Bella Caroli was your coach
Yes.
years ago, 40 years ago, and I really think that Bella and Marta kind of changed the whole sport of gymnastics. And then they came to the U.S. and helped it here. So, you know, Bella is already retired. Marta is about to retire next year. Do you think that those shoes can be filled?
You know, she said she will retire after London, and she didn't. So
Okay, so you don't believe her.
We don't know. Maybe she will retire after Rio. It's going to be hard for somebody to do that, but you have to give it to somebody who will do close to what she did and
Yeah.
Bella did, but I'm not sure who's going to be that person.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's possible.
I know. Well, Dominique, Gabby Douglas, who we know from the last Olympic Games, and she'll be competing this year in Rio as well. She says that you're a big inspiration for her. Do you know her well?
I met Gabby right before
the
the
two
London
are.
Olympic Games, and I had an opportunity to interview her, and she had not met me as well, and I was brought to tears by meeting this young, vibrant, bubbly kid that truly loved what she was doing. And then when she won in 2012 in London, I was brought to tears in my interview when I was doing some work there. I think she's a great girl. I think she's got a lot of pressure on her right now. There's still the Olympic trials coming up next week in San Jose, so she has not been selected for the team as of yet. But I do think if she gets her mind right and starts to love the sport again and show that she loves the sport again, she'll be a great contributor
Coaching right
for the
there.
team.
Does it mean a lot
yes.
to you, you know, because you broke ground for African-American women, to see Simone and Gabby doing as well as they are in this sport?
It makes me proud. Like in 2012 when the team won, I was like, finally. And not that I don't want people to remember what my teammates and I did in making history in '96, but you know, it's truly not about what your team did, it's how your team was able to continue the legacy with other teams. And so when they won in 2012, I was like, finally, they're not going to talk about the Mag 7 anymore. It's going to be about this younger generation that's going to continue to make waves and inspire as we were able to inspire.
Yeah. Well, thank you ladies so much for coming by. You inspire all of us. And be sure to check out Tide's YouTube page starting on Thursday to watch the Evolution of Power video and watch as the Rio Olympics kick off on August 5th right here on NBC. Thanks again so much for coming.